ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. It is the morning shake with me, your host, Xavier Hendricks, and of course, my co-host, Mr. J. Paris. What's happening? How's the weekend been going, my
Good
bro?
morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world. It's your boy, J. Paris. We coming to you live on this beautiful Monday morning from Johannesburg, South Africa. It's the morning shake powered by the Inside Show, and it's the number one podcast in the world. Was Gucci, bro? Ski.
Nah, bro, it's been cold out here in these streets, bro. It's been that winter vibes. So, and raining, but we know.
But enjoy it while it lasts, bro, because
facts.
when it's too hot, it's like, yo, we need a bit of rain. When it's raining, it's...
I don't mind any weather. I'm down for whatever. It's like
bundle up.
Nah, bro. If it's cold
It's
out,
a cold world out here.
it's cold out. If
Bundle
it's
up.
hot, it's hot out. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest in the building.
Facts, bro.
And of course, he just turned pro out here in South Africa. He was living out in the US for a couple of years, for 8 years to be exact, and then came back to South Africa, turned pro, and he is now a professional golfer, and he's out here in Joburg for the Sunshine Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome our guest this morning, Tristan Galant.
What's up, broski?
Thank you.
What's happening, my brother?
Nothing much, man. Just happy to be here.
Thanks for pulling through.
Bro, you talking about rain? The homies got shorts on this
So me
morning,
comes
bro.
a short, but you know, there's this thing about athletes though.
Facts, bro.
Like, even if it's cold, brother, in shorts, they just like have this vibe. I don't know what it is. But how have you been, bro? How's your journey been so far? How's everything how's things been in Jersey so far, man?
It's been good
for
so
the past
far, you
couple of days.
know. I have a lot. We ate so much food yesterday, actually. So I enjoyed that so much. Food here is good. But the weather, actually, I prefer the weather back in Cape Town. But you know, we gotta work with what we
I think
get.
you brought that Cape Town vibes here.
But Cape Town's windy though, bro.
I
Cape
know,
Town
I know.
can get
But in
crazy,
December,
like,
it's
But
dark.
this time,
This time it's nice, yeah.
but this time it's nice, yeah. With the sun's out and then the beach and
Sun's
everything.
out, burns out.
Yeah.
facts.
Guys,
So
Sounds
you're
like
actually
guns out.
staying here in Joburg now, bro.
yes, I am staying here.
Oh, and this
for
is
the-
obviously because of
well,
the
the
golfing.
tournaments. Yeah, it's mostly in Johannesburg. And,
Yo, bro, you might need to change that seat, my G.
Oh, is it
It's
making
like,
the... Nah, it's not me. He's
it's
swinging,
that one, bro.
But that one's lopsided.
But that one's squeaky. Go put something in there.
Nah,
Sorry, bro. Is that one squeaking? Can you swap with
nah,
that one, please, bro?
Need to get that one, broski.
Go swap with, please bring that one closer, my G.
Nah.
Alright, bro, so go for it.
Yeah, so you're alone, bro. You
Yes.
got family this side, though?
No family, but
Technically
I'm,
now he's
I'm-
kind of got that family
yes,
vibe
yes.
going.
Technically now I've got
Facts.
family now, so where I'm staying at, and I'm very grateful for them actually.
Alright, bro, let's just
Yeah.
swap out that seat. Because that thing is like squeaking, man, and I know it's going to annoy me the whole show.
Nah, we good now, bro. We good now.
Alright, bro. So let's get into your journey. Just turned pro. We were talking about it yesterday, but for those who don't know, we're gonna get into that journey. But let's take it from the beginning. The first time you pick up a golf club, how and why, and how old were you when you first decided? Now, this seems to be the vibe for me.
Okay, so I was about, I think, 4 years old. So my dad, he's a golf coach, and that's how I got into the game. And there was clubs in the house, and I took clubs, and I started swinging in the house, and you could see that I liked it. And then I went outside, and then with the golf ball, it was all natural, like, ability that I had. You know, he never taught me exactly what to do. I just could see. Took the club, and then I took a ball, I went outside, and I actually hit the neighbor's window out. So yeah, so it's a good start for me. And then he took me out to the range. I was about 6 or 7. Then I started to take it serious, and from there it kind of took off. It's started to win events.
At
From
that
like-
age, bro,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
doing like junior tournaments.
Yes. From 6, 7 at 9-hole course, and then from there I worked up my way to the big course. And then when I was about 9 years old, then I made it for the under 12 or under 13 South African team, and I started to travel up and down to Joburg, George. First time in a plane at about 10. It's all big steps, because you know not everybody, especially where I stay in Belair in Cape Town, not everybody gets that opportunity to even fly in a plane. They mostly So for me to be able to do that was wonderful. And then at about 10 and 11, I won. It was 11. I won the SA, the South African Championship under 13. At 11, and that was good because that gave me opportunity to eventually go to India. So I was in that same year, I think. I went to India and I played there in New Delhi. So it was my first time out of the country as well. And I played well there. I think I finished top 5.
And this was, sorry, bro, this was at the age of?
11. 11. So all these things happened, yeah. So
that's the country already, bro.
Yeah, 11,
school?
12. School, so I didn't go too much. I was meant to be in school, but they understood. So I was in the papers too, the local papers. So I explained to them, this is what I have to do. So fortunately, they understood that. And then they said, it's okay. If I must travel, I must travel. And then I went to India, like I said, and to New Delhi, and it was one of the very crowded place. But anyway, I played well to finish top 5 there, and then from there I got an invite to play in Scotland. First time there too. This all happening in the same year. Then I played well there, and then I got an invite to play in the United States. And I played well there, and that's where the academy saw me in the high school that I went to in Orlando. And this all happened 11, 12 years old, 13. So
yeah, bro.
So yeah.
So you've been on this journey since like 5 years old.
You can say so, yeah.
By 12, you're already traveling different countries all over the place. Before we carry on with your story, Jay, we got some people online there. Let's just shout out to everyone.
Yeah. Good morning, Nathan. Aware, gents. What's up, bro? Laura Lee's out here as well. Morning, famo. Good morning, Laura Lee. And then Nathan says, just want to send a shout out to Russell, Hammy, and Ronaldo.
Yeah,
that Ronaldo story is a big one.
That Russell and Hammy story is also
that one.
Story. Anyways, let's continue.
Shout outs. But good morning. Keep the comments flowing. Keep the questions coming in as well. We have a professional golfer in the building, and he's telling us about his journey. And
to everyone watching online, again, like Jay said, man, keep letting the questions flow in the comments, whatever it is, man. We definitely in between the conversation, we'll stop and just check what's happening. We got it in front of us. Jay's got it in front of him. I got it in front of me, and we can definitely see any question, any comment, whatever it is. We're gonna check, jump straight into it when we see it come through. So yeah, you're part of the conversation this morning. So, bro, you go to America, you go live in Orlando. Yeah. What's that story like there? You living with your parents move with you? What's the story?
No. So I was 12. I left on my own. So first time on that long flight. So I flew from here to London.
So you're alone in this plane now?
Alone. And then I actually got lost in London.
You flew from here to Heathrow?
Yes, Heathrow. So it's a massive airport.
I know,
it's the second biggest one, in the world. So I got lost, and then they sent me on another flight instead of Orlando. I went to Miami first.
Yo,
because I missed my flight.
Age of 12, bro.
12, yeah. And in that airport that day, I lost my passport, my phone, in the bathroom, I think. But then, fortunately, they said on the intercom in the airport, can Tristan Galant come to gate whatever to get his phone and passport.
So they found your phone and your passport.
Yeah. So all these things happened, but it was good.
Bro, that was the essay. It was gone. Man.
Yeah,
gone, bro.
That's gone. You would have been married to someone now that you didn't know, bro. You'd be like, you go to Home Affairs and wonder, no, I don't know this person. They steal your passport and go use it for forgery. Anyway, so you go there. You go to the wrong airport, bro.
Well, no, I was in the airport, but I'm so big. I didn't know exactly what gate.
So you lose your passport, you lose your phone.
Yeah,
luckily
exactly.
they find it.
So luckily they find it and call me, and then missed my flight because it was a layover, but I guess I didn't.
What's going through your mind at this time, bro? You're like a kid still.
I know, but I was always kind of big, so that helped me. Still physically.
So you're always like tall and kind of.
Yeah. So, what's going through my mind at this point is I'm just still excited to go. You know,
bro. I just want to ask you this, bro.
Yes.
Yes, you had the passion for golfing, bro, but was there any pressure from your parents, though, bro, to pursue this? I mean, you're 12, you just want to be a normal kid, go to school with the friends and so forth on. Now you find yourself on your way to the States. Was that your decision personally, like, I want to actually do this, or?
Yes, it was, but also I think it was my father's his dream as well. I think he also wanted to be a player, so So that's kind of he put me in that direction without me knowing. But fortunately,
dads be like that.
yeah,
Nah, but at least it worked out, bro.
exactly. So,
It worked out.
fortunately, I also liked it. But I think even if I didn't like it, he would have still put me in that direction. But you know, I follow a lot with what the Bible says, and you know, it says you must honor your parents and so on. So I would have always honored what he wanted me to do. You know, I would have respected that and do it. So, but today, because I listen to them, I think I've achieved a lot for this short period of time. But yeah, so there is.
But wait, so we still at Miami, bro. We still at Miami. So what happens from there?
Okay, so from there, I eventually arrived there. Then I got sent to Orlando. Yeah, so.
Okay.
And they're waiting for me there, and I got picked up or whatever. And from there, I went. So it was everything new for me, and I suddenly started to get an American accent. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" As soon as I got there, already prepared in the plane.
Like Trevor.
So, yeah.
You're like,
So
when I get there, when I land, I'll be like, "Yo, what's up?"
What's up, man?
We out here.
You thought you were gonna be black, and then when you landed, hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Qué pasa, señor? ¿Todo bien? Sí, todo bien. So I got there in Orlando, and we stayed on the golf course, and I went to school. It's all 12, all new, and that time I didn't even have a phone, I had an iPad. So I Skyped my parents and told them I arrived. But I think at the beginning, I cried a bit. I don't want to actually share that.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, you're away from your parents.
Yeah,
you're in
yeah.
a different environment.
You're
You're
already on the
still
plane,
young.
bro.
Yeah. It's
Plane, you crying in the plane.
Already, bro. At the airport.
Yeah, I was
At
actually,
that age, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're young,
Yeah,
bro.
now
You know, you're
obviously-
traveling.
Now it's fine.
The
yeah.
first time I traveled by myself, I was already like 19, 20. By that, that time
Nah,
you're
you
old already.
big.
Yeah.
So you can reason, you can work your way
Facts,
out. But I mean,
So, but at that time,
That's still young.
I cried a bit at night. But it was all for the best. You know, my parents always reminded me with that. But the support and love I received from my parents and my siblings as well is
was it FaceTime that time?
no.
It wasn't
It
FaceTime?
was FaceTime that time, but I I didn't have like I didn't know exactly why I didn't have FaceTime, but Skype was the thing. So
Also used to Skype.
But
at
in
the
actual
time.
fact, this is
Skype.
not too
It's like-
long ago, because I heard yesterday that the homie was only 20.
Yeah.
yeah.
So what year is this?
not be
This is
talking
like
he's
like
almost
2015.
It's like eight
That's
years,
a-
9 years ago.
Yeah, bro.
So what's that? 15.
2011, 12. Yeah, so not
Okay,
too
yeah,
long
that's
ago.
not
There was
too bad.
FaceTime
Yeah,
at
there
that
was
time,
already
but I mean,
FaceTime, yeah.
Skype was like FaceTime.
Yeah.
So just
So you
Same
calling
thing.
your parents at night? You guys are chatting.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Who were you with that side, bro?
so I stayed on the golf course, so it's like an academy. It's very diverse too. There's a lot of international students there as well from all
Well, the
parts
other
of the
SA
world.
people there also.
There was one. Yeah, there was one. A friend of mine, Robin Williams. I stayed with him as well in England, but he was born here, but then his family and everybody moved to England. So he's not actually South African. So he's
But
so
it's the kind of that connection.
yeah, and he speaks Afrikaans too.
Yeah.
So we would
that's dope,
when we
that's
want to talk about someone who's speaking
He's gonna-
Afrikaans. Yeah.
Kijk die
Look
man.
at him. Look at him. Kijk hem aan zijn kop. Something like that. So, so it's good to have that type of gel too. But I made lots of other friends. I'm very good at adapting wherever I am. So
Alright, so you're there now.
Yeah.
You're living at the academy. Do you have like a house mom or?
yes,
or
yes,
like,
each house has like a house parent on the golf course, and so I could tell you like the normal schedule that we had. So I had school from 8 to 12, and then from there lunch, and then golf training from say 1:30 or 2 to 5, and then 3 times a week we had fitness. So in the gym, just working mostly bodyweight things, keeping the body mobile and everything. But that was my daily schedule from say Monday to Friday. So school from 8 to 12, and then lunch, and then 2 to 5 or 5:30 golf, and then 3 times a week we have gym, and then after that homework, study or shower, get ready for the next day again. So that was my day,
That's
my
dope.
full day. Yeah.
That's dope. So
Yeah.
it's just golf. But did
Golf,
you guys end up having to study there as far as like school and all that? kind of
Yes,
thing?
yes.
So, you,
So
so
I-
that's part of the
Yeah, that is part. Yeah, so the morning program from 8 to 12 is the school program.
So that's
what-
technically like what grade is this now? If
this is
you want to
grade
take it into kind of grades.
8, yeah. I think this is great.
So is the academy kind of having school?
Yes.
So
No,
you
no,
in
no. The yellow bus would come
You
and pick
actually,
me up.
the yellow bus picks you up and you
so
go
we
to
stay
an
at the
actual
golf course.
school.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
To an actual
Now I
school.
thought maybe like the academy has like an integrated thing where.
No.
Okay.
It's called the school was called Montverde Academy. So they have good basketball program. I don't know if you know basketball player of Ben Simmons.
Nah, I've never.
He
I'm not.
dated
I'm not.
Kendall Jenner at the time too. But I mean, so he went to that high school as well, and a few other.
So it's a
basketball
quality high school.
Yeah,
It's a
very
proper
good.
school. Yeah.
Proper private good high
So,
school.
okay, so then how long are we in Orlando now? By yourself, no parents, nothing.
I was there maybe say 3 or 4 years, and then I moved up to South Carolina. There, so the academy is owned by one owner, and he owns 2 academies. So
Like
then
2
I went-
branches kind of.
Yes,
Did
yes,
it go
yes.
well though, bro? In those 2
Yeah,
or 3
yeah,
years
yes, it
before
went
you
well,
got
and I
appointed?
won a few events. If you're talking golf now,
Yeah.
so this is all amateurs, not professional yet. So I won a few events in my age group, and that was good because.
Is there some fans coming through or no?
Well, no, not actually. They took care of me, like in terms of food and where I stayed and so on, but no real money towards me. But
As far as winning the tournament or whatever else,
no,
like,
no,
there's nothing
you're not
really.
allowed to actually make money as an amateur.
I
So
see.
now, since I turned professional, I am allowed to make money. It's like kind of the same with other sports. If you're playing
Yeah.
college football or something, you cannot make money yet. But as soon as you turn professional, then you're
Then
allowed
you can
to.
start making
Yeah.
some income.
Yeah, bro. Nathan's asking, did being homesick have any effect on your game?
Yeah, a little bit actually. But that kind of gave me more drive, to
You have to make it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm
I have to,
young, I need to make
yeah,
this.
yeah, make the
make
best
my
of,
people
of
proud
the
and all this, yeah.
opportunity. Yeah, because I knew it wasn't only for me. Because where I come from is in Beloit, this gangsterism and all that. So I wanted to be like a leader in a way for my people. So to show them
Like
that
a role
there's-
model,
yeah,
like somebody
exactly.
that the
There's
kids
so
can
much
say,
more
yeah, you
that,
know what,
that
yeah.
comes from there, and not only in soccer, because that's like a easy thing to go into, but golf, nobody even talks about it really. In our areas, because it's considered a white man sport, like they say, you have to have some sort of money, but to break through in that sense. So then I knew I would open doors for many others, especially in the areas that I stay in and so on.
Fact. Speaking
So-
about that, bro, was everything was sponsored, based on golf,
Yeah, yeah.
expensive sport and so forth.
Exactly. But I mean, I worked hard to get to that point as well, So I was quite talented. So that's why they gave me a scholarship in terms of staying there where I stayed and paying for the tournaments. So that in that sense, I was sponsored, by the academy's owner. So he helped me out with that.
But I think you were asking more around the question of sponsorship as other kind of funds coming through. But I hear what you're saying as far as like you
Basics,
they're
the
paying
essentials
for you to be there. They are paying
but-
for your
but
food.
no
and
extra
everything.
other things like that.
No like
So-
pocket money and all that kind of thing.
No, not too much. No.
So so what did you have to do? Your parents had to send you something from this side to kind of keep you going. Like for example, you want to go out, you want to do something, you want to
Okay.
vibe, you want to.
So what I used to do was is play. So it was very the academy is full of wealthy kids. I'm a good golfer, so I decided to play them for money. So I even play them. I know I don't have $20 in my pocket, but I told them, okay, let's
putting
play.
the wager.
Yeah, exactly. So we about 8 guys playing, and then I say, okay, $20 each. The winner takes it all. And I say, okay, I have my $20, but it's at home. But actually, I don't have anything.
Yeah, so when you lose, bro.
Boom, quick, I make $100 quick, fast. And
So
then
you gotta make sure you don't lose.
yeah, make sure. but this helped me actually
Yeah,
to,
hustle
to
the
deal with
gents.
pressure. To
Yeah,
deal with
nah,
pressure,
$100 back then was like a good cake.
Yeah.
Bro, $100 now is nice funds, bro.
$100
$100
yeah.
now
So
is not
then
bad.
I paid for my own movies that way. If there's an outing on the weekends to go to the movies or to the mall or whatever.
And
Get my
I
own
want to
ice
throw
cream
you. I
shop.
want to throw you in the deep end real
Yeah.
quick. And Jade, I think Jade knows where I want to go with this next question.
Okay.
The ladies, bro. The ladies. Like, look. So I was hanging out with this gent yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
And as we were walking,
Well,
bro.
did you meet him yesterday, bro?
Now we
Was-
met on Saturday.
Yeah,
I picked
yeah.
him up at the airport, and then we were
dope.
just vibing on Saturday
What
night.
was the connection though? Like,
Not clean
how
from
you-
the.
Yeah,
no,
from-
I'm saying, how do you know him?
Now my pops.
Who
knows
are
him.
you, bro?
Yeah. Oh,
Now, so when my pops was preaching,
So-
pops was preaching in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Then they somehow connected and they went to go play golf together.
exactly. Yeah, and that's.
And then my dad said, "Nah, there's this guy coming." So at first I thought it was an older guy, and then afterwards I realized, nah, it's a young gent.
Young, yeah.
So that's why then my dad said, "Now go fetch him from the airport." Then I called him like, "Yo, G, I'm fetching you from the airport. What's happening? What time you coming?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm landing this time, that time."
Never
Alright,
brought
okay,
up.
cool. Nah, he just said, I'll wait for you at the spot here."
tripping,
I'm like, "Alright, okay, wait for me at that spot, cool." And then when I pulled through, he was waiting there. Then we just connected immediately, bro. No, like there was no hang-ups, nothing. But what I'm saying is now, yesterday we were walking, bro, and then the ladies, bro, for this gent, bro, the ladies are like, "Ooh, ah, yee." So that's my question. My question is, my question is kind of throwing you in the deep end here. You there now? You alone? There's no parents, nothing. Sorry, mom. I know if you're watching this, you know it's one of those things. You know it's chance.
Facts. Bro, you in the States. There's
Yeah.
Taquana, Takesha. Who else is there, bro?
There's some Miss Lopez, Miss Hernandez. So you're out here, you're hustling the gents. You made a nice $100.
Yeah.
You're trying to catch a movie. The ladies
Yeah,
are
yeah.
obviously smiling your way. What do you do, bro? What do you do?
Okay, so
Give us one story at least. Not the hectic story, not
Not
the
a
hectic
hectic,
story.
okay,
Just
okay.
a easy story.
So,
Nah,
easy
you know, I
one,
just met
okay.
this girl. I thought she was cool. Just got, a movie. Is that the deep end for you, bro? The homie's going red.
Facts.
I'm thinking now which one so I cannot say.
Just a nice, a light one.
Oh,
Not a hectic
okay,
one.
so yeah, so there was this Mexican girl as well. I don't want to say her name, but
No. Don't say any names. No
yeah,
names.
she
No
was-
names.
she
No
was,
names. We just want to hear the story.
we had something going. So we went to the movies as well together. So you're not allowed to actually be alone with a girl at the academy.
With
so
like the rules and stuff.
yeah, but we figured a way, you know.
And the other gents also obviously.
yeah,
they
other
checking-
gents, yeah. So
Bruh, it's
so
gents,
that's-
bruh. At the end of the
Facts.
day, it's gents, bro. What are you gonna do?
So we figured out a way and to beat the system. So I went actually throughout the window. This was after. So curfew's at about, I think on the weekends it's like 10:30 or something, or 11. So they're kind of strict with that. But I found a way. But on each window there's a thing. So if you open it, then the alarm would go off. But this window that one was faulty, fortunately, and this was on the roof. So I made my way there. Boom,
So
boom.
the gents knew.
Yeah,
this
that's
is the window that
that's
doesn't work.
Exactly. So I went out there and yeah, we kissed and so on. Yes,
Of course,
so.
bro.
What do you
And
mean?
then so
At 12 years old.
No,
No,
this was
bro.
when I was about 14 by this point now. 14.
Oh, 2
and
years
this,
later. Sorry.
So,
he's like, nah, bro, I'm 13. You mean
I was
12?
14 or 15, yeah.
So, of course, and then so
And that was your
vibing
first
at least
kiss, eh?
catching
Yeah,
a
yeah.
movie.
Well,
Oh, in the States.
States.
That's a good CV.
Hey, bro, you're taking
Yeah.
the homies.
It's a good
files
CV.
now, bro.
14 states, first kiss.
yeah. I don't know my first kiss. I don't know about that.
International. It's like, nah, it wasn't my first, but you know. It's anyway, let's get away from the ladies for a
Yeah,
second. So anyway, yeah. So you're there, you vibing, you catching that movie vibe. You're at least making something on the side. Just
yes.
playing with the gents.
Yeah.
Hustling your way through. Some interesting stuff that happens for you there, bro. What was like a moment where it was like where things really hit the fan and you're like, nah, maybe I should just go back home and I miss my parents now. Things are not really going the way I thought they were gonna go. Were there any of those moments?
There was the moments, yeah, when I wasn't playing as well as I wanted, because you know, golf sometimes you go through ups and downs, and there's no team around you. It's a very lonely game, so it's only you. So many times when you play bad, sometimes you can talk
your
negatively
own
to
head, bro.
yourself. Yeah, and I
Right?
was young too.
Is it true that in golf, like, you never know, bro? Like, what? game
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna-
To certain extent, yeah, you never really know. So if it's going well, it can go really well, and if it's going maybe bad, but somehow that's why. To explain that, it's difficult.
How
but
much of it is psychological?
Yeah, a lot of it is mental with the
Mental,
golf
yeah.
game. Yeah, so it's all about how you speak to yourself and so on. So even when it's going bad, you can change it around. But But sometimes you just go through bad and it's just not
But
going your way.
what do you
understand?
kind of tell yourself? Like let's say you take a bad tee shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
It goes out of bounds. You have to drop. You're now a shot behind.
Yeah.
You need to kind of
Catch
you
up,
need to
play
you
catch
need
up,
to recalibrate. You need to. What do you tell yourself when you're standing behind that ball and you're like thinking, okay, I need to make this work now?
Okay.
Well, like what are you telling yourself mentally? Because I feel like this is the thing, and I feel like this happens in any sport, in anything that you try and achieve. When things are going a little bit south, you're like, okay, snap, I need to work myself
Facts,
back
bro.
into shape. How do I kind of work my way back into the game here? You know, where do I take it from here? What do you tell yourself when you approach that?
Okay, so usually I just go back to the basics. When everything is going skew wayward or whatever, I go back to the basics within the things that I can control.
Like grip.
Like my
Stance.
attitude and know my routine. So what I will not to pick up the pace suddenly now or to get to do things differently. So what I would do, get a glass of take some water, get back into it, breathe also and visualize the shot again. Just going over that my entire.
So what do you do? Do you
routine
stand behind the ball?
So I stand behind the ball,
visualize?
I visualize, and then I see what I want to do. So it's kind of like an out-of-body experience. So I see myself already do what I want to do. So then it's kind of like I just step back into that. So that's what I do when it's going bad. Just go straight back to the basics and then seeing, okay, say that or that happened. Then I would just feel what I need to do again. A lot of the things comes into my hands and into my mind. So it's all just going back to the basics, fundamentals, not trying to do anything special again.
Not trying to hit it
harder or anything
trying
like
to
that.
catch an angle or something.
Exactly,
It's just like,
especially
let me
with
just
golf.
recover here.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
just go back to what I've been doing. And what I've been doing has always been going well for me. So, and then that has helped me to stay grounded as
So
well.
have you
'Cause
ever
can
got to a
easily
place
get
where you
very
actually
frustrated.
start recovering again? Like you start feeling,
Yes,
okay, I'm
yes.
back on par now. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
work this, work
And
my
then
way through.
then from there I just get better and better and better. But just for me, mainly I tell myself in my mind, just get back to your routine and cool down. So it's easier said than done, but it takes time and practice over a while. But when I was young, I would get very frustrated. You know, I'd hit the
Have you ever
ground
broke a stick?
I have. I must say, you know, when I get frustrated at what I'm, because I want perfection. You know, I seek it. It's almost like
Nah, facts,
I don't
bro.
know. So
But what was what was that low moment where you felt like, that's it, man, I want to go.
Gotta go
now,
back
bro."
home now.
So yeah, so
What was
this
the
is-
phone call like with?
Yeah, with my mother. I was missing home a lot, and I wasn't playing well. And then I think also now I'm taking, you know, mathematics is not my favorite, you know. So I'm
So
taking
you're not
that
doing
too.
well at school.
Yeah, at that too. So then I'm just like, I just wanna go back now. You know, feel comfortable, get into comfort zone. But then spoke to my parents, and they said, just make the best of what you have pushed through now. You will eventually see us.
What impact are obviously both your parents are in your life, right?
Yes, both.
And so when you had that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
what impact does that have when your parents are like, look here, you're there.
Yeah,
We know that you're not feeling your best right now, but get this thing, just keep moving. What does that do to you mentally, like speaking to your parents and them kind of hyping you up, like, yo,
Yeah, that gives me confidence once again, because you know, if your parents believe in you and believe that you can do it, kind of especially when you're so young, a lot of your confidence is in what they say. So if they say you can do it, then you believe you can do it. So having them say that, and my sister and my brother as well telling me that they believe in me as well. So I'm kind of like, so that's what a lot of my confidence came from that. So when they tell me those things, and then I feel comfortable, then I feel like no matter what happens, I know I have them, you know, to fall back on, and they'll always be there for me.
so there's
yeah,
always
to
that
have
kind of
Yeah, so-
support system is like,
Exactly.
alright, okay, worst case scenario, my parents are still supporting me.
Yeah.
Did they ever come over to check you out?
My dad did eventually, yes. My dad, because he's in golf and so on, and I was happy that he was there to see me and practice. But he's very disciplined, my dad, so always with him is more, not too much love and things. More my
It's more
mother.
like, get this right.
Yeah,
Do the right thing. Stand right. Do this.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just been good for me. But I like the balance between the two. Have receiving more love.
Because now your mother's like more
Yeah.
soft.
Yes.
Does your mother tell your father, Losi kant man?
Yeah, let's go.
That's parents for you.
Pero
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, bro. 3-4 years now, you're on your way to South Carolina. Eh?
Yes.
So now things are happening.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
moving
now-
in the right direction. You feel like, nah,
It is.
this is making sense. I'm in the States. It's going
Yeah,
on
yeah,
well.
it is.
How was that
And-
like?
It was going really good with the golf. It's getting better and getting better. But at the same time, I also had a plan for myself that I want to be professional at this time and that time. So I was in a bit of in the middle of something, either studying another 4 years after high school or turning professional. So we decided as a family when COVID happened and everything. Then I came home, and then I played here. Then I became #1 amateur in Cape Town, and then we as a family decided that I should turn pro. And
when you were playing, when you became #1 amateur, right? Who were you playing against as far as, because like you said earlier, it's a very white man sport, and we all know it as that, right? Were you playing against like other white kids?
Yes.
Were you the only brown kid in that environment? Were there other brown kids?
There was a few
some
other
black guys.
There is a few, yes, there is a few, but not too many. I could probably count them all on my 2 hands.
But I mean, that tournaments that you were playing, when you get there.
No, not too many. Easily like 3 brown guys. But
what was the vibe like though, bro? Do you feel?
Yeah,
that,
and I
like
think
people,
that's kind of more what I wanna get to.
Yeah,
that
look
vibe.
down on you
You
and
get that
exactly,
vibe,
yes.
like that racial tension vibe. It's like, ish.
You do get that racial tension vibe. It was more intense back then, but I still feel it. You know, the parents of the other kids, they look at me a bit funnier, or so on. But at the same time, they knew I was good. So I walked in that confidence, you know.
You walk in with that, like your chest is out. You like,
I'm
nah,
really, I wasn't.
doesn't matter how you look at me.
Exactly.
I'm
You
gonna
can love
beat
me
your
or
child now.
Exactly. So I come here, I was
Facts.
thinking I must annihilate here.
which I'm
is
sure
what I
you
do.
did on plenty of
Exactly.
occasions.
Exactly,
Walk
bro.
off
But
that.
and do you think that gives you like more of that feel, like to say like,
Yeah.
now, I must make sure I punish now.
yeah, that's what gives me that drive. But that's also in practice too. You have to practice this, you know. So when I'm putting, maybe I say, this putt is to win. This is in practice. This putt is to win the tournament, and so on. So that gives me also the confidence what I did in practice. So when I get there, it's just like I'm walking into that what I've been doing, and I enjoy it, you know.
What's your mental state like when you walk into a tournament?
So I go in there with full confidence, knowing that I always believe that I'm the best, especially on the golf course, you know. But I'm very competitive myself, you know. Even if we're playing any game here, if we're playing cards here now, I want to beat you. Or if we're gonna start running, I want to beat you as well. We're doing push-ups, whatever we're doing. It's just in me.
But
Yeah,
that's part of, bro. I think in any champion, I think any interview I've ever watched with people who are successful, they all like, bro.
Some
I need to
people
make
think
this
I'm
thing.
a bit crazy, even
Nah,
between my
bro. That's
friends, but, you
the
know,
way it should be.
I told them, if you guys think so, you think so.
That's the way it
That's
should
just
be, bro.
how
You
I
can't
am,
be
you
going
know?
into a tournament like, that's how it goes.
just-
You must go in there with that, like, nah, bro,
Mindset,
I gotta
that
go into
driven
slay.
mindset, yeah. But a lot of it, that confidence also comes from my family, the support that they give me. So I'm very.
So that support is like, it's
Yeah.
critical, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you,
for
do
me,
you,
yeah.
What do you think if you didn't have that support from your parents, your family, and siblings?
I
I think
don't know.
you wouldn't have been as far as you are.
That's a very good question. I don't know, actually. I don't know where I would have been without them. But
Probably still stuck at the airport.
yeah, probably still stuck there. But I mean,
Calling you on the intercom, like
it's a
your
good,
phone.
all I can say is that I had that confidence from them. That's all. I don't know any other way. You
So
see,
that really builds you up. Brother,
Yeah.
I see there's a bunch of questions and stuff going on.
So Nathan's asking, how does a person staying in places like Aldo's get into the game? Because, you know, the only clubs there are like football clubs. And is it true that you have to be financially well off to join a club?
So are you familiar with Aldo's though?
Yes, I know
it's
about
like-
all those.
Oh, and by the way, he also says this boy has a Ronaldo mentality. I love it.
Right, that's how you must be. It's like a brown area. It's like, you know,
Yes.
a lower kind of.
Yeah, and
It's not
gangsterism
considered
going
a-
on there as well, or not as bad
Not
as
not
Cape
as
Town?
not as no not as bad as Cape
Yeah,
Town.
yeah.
Not as bad as Cape Town.
Okay.
But
okay,
but it's kind of like that. It's one of those places where people, you know, they kind of get into the swing of the daily, you know, ups and
Yeah.
downs and that, and then so it's considered like an area where there's not opportunities for young people. You
Okay,
know, it's
especially
like
in
you
golf.
got to kind of, especially in anything. Look, there's a lot of soccer teams there. That really, there's some people that are trying to like, yo, let's
Make
give
a
these
difference.
kids opportunity. Let's get them out here so that they don't just fall into this trap of, you know, drugs or whatever the case may be. So that's kind of the feel of the community there. So the Nathan's question is like, what do we do with the youngins that want to get involved in golf? And I guess the
Okay.
question is it true that it's like a rich man's sport? You gotta have money if you want to get involved. What advice would you, or what would you say would be the best course of action there?
So, for to start off, it is quite expensive to get the equipment and so on. But what you can do is you go to the club. You ask if they have any old clubs there or something. Unfortunately, you have to start with on the back foot a bit. Because you're not the newest equipment, but you start with the old club.
Of course.
Exactly.
You have to do what you
Yeah,
gotta
Yeah,
do.
you have to do, and you get a few balls, and you just start, and you watch the game also, and you see, and you analyze what the other players do, and that's how you can improve yourself by watching and seeing other coaches. But I would suggest getting a coach. But I mean, with terms of getting, you will need to have a little bit of money. But I mean, there is programs
there's
now
always
that's
ways, though,
yeah, there
bro.
is always ways. Yeah, if you put yourself out there constantly and you go
People
to the
spot
club,
you, they'll try.
Yeah.
There will be people that will say, "Yo, let me
exactly.
help
You
this
go
kid."
to the club.
Yeah.
It's almost like for a job. You know, they say no to you this time. You come again tomorrow. Just you ask them, and you come again the next day.
We
One
have
of
a
the days,
coach.
yeah.
We have a popular coach that,
Mhm.
that does a lot of things in Aldos, actually, in the Soweto, in
Okay.
the Kliptown Country Club there. Coach Jackson.
Mhm.
And if there is somebody that really is interested,
Yeah.
you can drop a comment. He coaches at IF Africa as well.
Okay.
So he's he gives me that vibe, like the way you speak about your father kind of reminds me of Coach Jackson.
Okay.
He's like that uncle
Yeah.
that will say, look here,
Listen,
it doesn't matter, you don't have to bring
So
money,
yeah, my
just
dad
come
does that. Yeah.
and let me help you and we'll take it from there. Just he has that heart, like almost that rocky vibe of like, nah, come, let me take this diamond and try and polish it.
Yeah.
Don't have to have money. He's even to the point where he'll give you clubs. He'll even say, okay, come, I
Exactly.
got clubs there
That's
for you.
good.
Just come.
So
Let's
there's a lot
meet
of
at the
people
thing.
actually like that. You
Let's
just
even
have
meet
to-
in the field or something. We'll hit the balls
Big
into the
ups.
field. Just come, we'll go. There are those people.
Mhm.
They are definitely those
They
people.
are, yes. Especially like my dad also, he's one of those. So he works for the SAGDB, South African Golf Development Board, which works with underprivileged kids. So that's how to get them in the game, especially in such areas. So in the morning, especially on a Saturday, my dad get the bucky and we put kids in the back and we all would go to the range to hit some balls and we would.
And we
have-
train the ladies
exactly,
and
yeah.
say, okay, stand like this, hold it like this.
Yeah, and it's a gentleman sport too. It teaches you manners,
Manners,
and
respect.
discipline, yeah, and respect. And even your walk can be slouching or rolling onto the course.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things it teaches you not only golf, it teaches you even a lot of things in life comes into play, as into what happens
Like
on the
follow
golf
through.
course. Yeah, and not giving up. You know, having that not giving up mentality. Because many times in life, as we know, many things happen to you. But you cannot let that affect to as to what you're doing. You know, you still got to continue.
Gotta push.
Yeah, you got to keep going. So that's what golf also taught me. So what he said, what Nathan says, is just go out there and go every day. You go to the course. They say to you, you cannot. You ask them why, and you put yourself
Kind of
out
force
there.
yourself
yeah,
in
yeah.
there, yeah.
That's what you have to do, because if you then that would show also you really want it. So it's all about if you really want something, I'm sure you will get it.
You'll find a way
yeah,
to get it.
I'm sure. So
To push.
I mean, you want
Yeah,
certain
bro.
there is certain advantages more for other people and so on with more money, and that works with everything in life. But if you really want something and you give your best daily,
Because you didn't come from necessarily
Yeah,
a
exactly.
background where there was millions just laying around.
not at all, no.
You had
I
to
coulda
kind of also just work your way through.
work my way
And your
up,
father
yes,
had to
for
hustle
sure.
your way,
Yes.
hustle his way through.
Yes,
trying-
yes.
Because I can imagine you now flying to America. The family's excited, everyone's coming together,
Yeah,
cousins and all this.
exactly.
And then you have to raise that funds now because it's flight
Yeah.
tickets, it's blah 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 blah. And like you say, it's like, bruh, if you want to get this thing done, you gotta find a way to
you
get
gotta
it done.
find a way. But mainly it's just working hard. You need to be doing that, and on a daily basis. You have to. That's why good thing I enjoy with what I do. Because if I didn't enjoy it, I don't think I would be where I am. But because I could be there for 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, practicing and on the golf course and so on. But you have to put in the work to get to a certain point also. But also mainly also having faith. You know,
Nah,
that
most
helps me.
definitely.
You know, my mother, she always tells me about reading my Bible and
So-
staying
so-
close to God.
So you get back to SA
Mm-hmm. Last year,
last year.
yes.
Why did you come back last year?
So I was already at the University of South Carolina. I did a semester there. Then I decided to come back because COVID and everything as well. So I came back. We decided as a family that I come back in the summer, and I came back, and then I was playing a few events here as an amateur, and then I played well. I was playing well, and then I eventually won in December the Clovelly Open in Cape Town, and then we decided again I could maybe go back, but then we said no, let's turn professional, and then we could possibly play this year and next year here in South Africa, and then after that we plan on go to Europe or PGA or wherever, wherever's next. So that's the plan.
So you've obviously been around the world, bro. What would you say the difference is like in performance level in the States and in SA and you've obviously been to Europe as well, eh?
Yes. I'd say in the States the competition is tough as well. Probably the best in the world is in the States. So that's the hardest competition is there, because there's so many golf courses in the United States, and there's more than enough of everything there, you know, and I think that they have so much programs too for younger kids, for golf academies in any sport. So there's so much they take care of their athletes as well, especially in the States. Here, not so much, I think.
When you came here to SA, obviously with all the experience, bro, did you have that like, yo, guys, we're not doing it right?
Yeah. I felt that because there's not enough money put into, especially underdeveloped kids here, in terms of in sport, giving them opportunity. Because how can you even see if he can play if he doesn't even have the opportunity? And you know that's what the US provides, at least a lot of opportunity, and through that a lot of good golfers came through, and that's why today they always like to be number one on the PGA Tour. You know, that's the toughest tour in the world in terms of professional. So I'd say in the US is the toughest, and Europe is good too. But South Africa is very tough too, actually.
We got some good players that came from South Africa, though, like Gary Player,
Ernie Els, Louis Oosthuizen.
These are all international superstar players.
Yes.
They are all South African originally.
Yeah. So a lot of good players came from here. A lot of great players came from here. But all of them had the opportunity, you see. I don't know.
And also they come from privileged backgrounds.
Yes, most of them, yes. Yes, most of them come from very privileged
So bro, you come back to SA, you back here now. What's the way forward from here now?
From here, play as much as I can on the Sunshine Tour and
so you when did you become professional?
Was that in March this year?
March this year.
Yeah.
What happens to you? What happens that makes you like, is there like official ceremony that says you are now a professional player?
So you go to you can turn pro if you want anytime, but you need to go to a tournament. It's called Q School. So you go there, and then anybody can enter, any amateur if you want. So you go there, but then you need to finish. I think was it top 15 you need to finish, and then from there the top 15 gets their tour card. So you can be a pro, but then you won't be playing in the events. So the only way to get into the bigger events is you need your tour card, and that's only you get that when you play that tournament.
So you played that?
Yeah, and I finished. Yes.
Where did you finish there?
I finished 14th there. Okay. So not one, but there was 16 spots available, so it was okay.
So you were in the US.
Yeah, I didn't play as good as I wanted, but I got the job done. So then I got in, and now I'm here now. So
you're in Joburg now. What's the reason for Joburg?
Joburg. So now I'm here for the Joburg Open that's coming up. So I'm playing the pre-Q 22nd, and then the tournament starts on my birthday, actually, the 24th. That's my reason for being here, and then I play a pre-Q, or if I play well in the Joburg Open, then I get just like that into the SA Open, which is
the big one. That's where they play in Sun City and all that.
Yes. But this one is played at Bay Ethel this time.
Bay Ethel.
Yeah. That's this one. So that's the biggest event probably in South Africa, the SA Open, because Investec sponsors that event. I don't know, and you get paid in euros as well. So it's a co-sanction event, meaning it's connected to the European tour as well.
So how much are you getting paid for that?
It all depends on how I do it.
Have you made your first check, bro?
On the Big Easy Tour, yeah, a few bucks, but not as that. I didn't play as well as I wanted this year. Yeah, just a few bucks. Yeah.
Who's your favorite golfer, bro? Like, who do you draw?
Tiger Woods.
Has to be Tiger.
Yeah, it has to be Tiger Woods. Yeah, he's for me, he's the
I saw
goat.
that celebration.
He's the goat. Yeah, Tiger Woods, he's the goat.
Nah,
Tiger
all of
Woods
these
celebration.
golfers be doing that
Yeah,
one, bro.
but he like really put passion. Yeah, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is there's no words for him. I think I look up to him as well.
Yeah, I've seen him like hit a ball and it's like he walks off already celebrating.
Yeah, exactly.
You've done that before, bro.
I have done that actually before. Yeah, I have. What?
And walk off
Yeah.
like you know this one's going
This is
in.
going in.
It's
Yeah.
like, nah, I got this.
or you putt and then I just start walking to the hole and then I just take it out. So it has happened to me as well before. But to get back to that,
bro.
Tiger Woods.
Nah.
To me, to be honest with you, simply because of your journey, your come up, the hustle, the grind, I wanna see you do well. Like yesterday we heard, I expect you to do well in this upcoming tournament, bro. Because I wanna watch TV and then say I know this guy,
So,
and then
bro-
I wanna sit
bro,
there and be like, yeah, come on, let's go.
Sorry, bro. So you said the upcoming tournament is
The 22nd of this month.
Oh,
That's the
and
pre-Q. And then the official event starts the 24th.
just paint the dynamics of that tournament. What is this tournament like?
Okay, so it's the Joburg Open. So a lot of players from Europe, everywhere in the world, professionals only come and play in this event. It's on the Sunshine Tour. It's a Sunshine Tour event. So that it's a big event. And you also, I think, you get paid in euros as well if you do well. So how it works, it's 4 days long. After 2 days, there's a cut line. So say, for example, 150 players are playing, and then after 2 days, they would probably cut the field into half that players. So then those that made it after the 2 days, who played well enough, will definitely make money the last 2 days. But now you want to win the event. You don't want to actually
just
think.
make money,
Yeah,
you
you
win,
don't want to
yeah.
think of that. So it's a good event. It's big. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Martin Jacobs is saying, and I hope I don't butcher any names, but Ballet is proud of you, boy. Can't wait to see you at the Masters and US Open.
Okay. That's the biggest events in terms of golf, the Masters and the US
Ballet.
Open.
No, Ballet is where he's from.
Bellagio, yeah,
Bellagio.
Bellagio.
Ballet.
Ballet. They call me, when I went in Joburg, they call me Fresh Prince of Ballet.
Of Bella.
Bella, yeah, Bella.
What's Nate saying there, bro?
Bella.
Yeah, then Nathan says we need to. Hey, Nathan, bro, we need to get this guy to Piers Morgan. Someone's watching Ronaldo interviews on Piers Morgan, but it's all good. We need to get this guy to Piers Morgan so he can expose the bad sportsman handling in South Africa. And then, who would you compare Tiger to? Messi or Ronaldo?
Bro, that's not soccer.
I think
Messi, of course, bro.
I'm a big fan of Ronaldo. I think Tiger Woods is similar to Ronaldo in terms of both of them.
Just that
Work,
confidence.
and that
work
hard
ethic.
work. Yeah, Messi's more gifted, naturally gifted. Tiger Woods is also probably the most gifted
So who's Messi in golf?
in golf.
Who else is big names in golf? Because when you say golf,
Get
everyone
Rory
just says
McIlroy,
Tiger Woods.
Rory McIlroy, you get Dustin Johnson. It's two different sports, but I'd say Ronaldo and Messi is like Tiger Woods. Both of
Tiger's
them, yeah. Yeah, but in terms of physical, Tiger Woods is more like Ronaldo type of physicality. You're stronger. Messi's more small but quick. But I'd say if you compare, if anybody you compare, it's probably Ronaldo and Tiger Woods is similar. And both of them have that same mentality. You know, many players said when Tiger Woods arrived at a tournament, they already playing for second place. So as soon as
He comes in with that like.
but he's very serious. He looks at you. It's like it's time for war.
Yeah,
That's
He looks
what
at you like you're already defeated.
that's
Yeah, yeah,
Cristiano.
exactly. So, but what Tiger Woods' dad did was he took him to so his dad was in the military, and he took Tiger Woods to the military mental coach who works with people who kills people and so on. So his dad took him there at a young age.
With PTSD and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
so
Is Tiger's the best golfer ever?
I think so.
yes, he
Ever,
is.
eh?
He is.
so,
He is.
bro.
But he's just short of Jack Nicklaus's
Then
record.
Jack is Messi.
Yeah, okay. Jack is then Messi. So, but that's the thing. Ronaldo and Tiger Woods, the mentality is what.
But I think
sets
the
them apart.
cultural impact that Tiger had because
Yeah, that's why I love him too.
of
'cause
his journey.
Yeah, it's my color and all that, you know. And
The cultural impact is big.
and he's with Nike. I've always been a fan of the Nike athletes and so on. So that's why I also like him.
No, of
But what
course.
he
What's that
does-
thing like checks over what? Over
Checks over stripes.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Most definitely, bro. Ain't no other
Nah,
way.
bro. I think we got another comment, DJ.
The hood shed. Respect, Tristan. I'm a video editor from Cape Town. Let's link up sometime.
Okay,
Nice,
cool.
nice,
Dope.
nice, nice.
Cool.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
cool, yeah,
I think, bro, for me, all the best in this tournament coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch Super Sport and say, nah, this guy, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch you
No,
kill
no,
it.
no
man. I
pressure,
wanna
no
watch you kill
pressure.
it. No pressure, but I want to watch you kill it, man.
Nah, most
Yeah, me
definitely,
too, me
bro.
I want to have that proud moment, man, like that Wade van Niekerk moment, you know, that moment of like, yeah, this is the homie and he's out here slaying, you know.
Me too.
Just don't turn up on us, but trying to get a hold of you is like.
No. I'll let you know. When it
That's
goes
what they
good or
all
bad.
say.
No, I'm
Let
saying.
the
Don't turn
dial
up on
ring.
us.
Switch up.
Tristan's phone, hello? Can I just speak to him? He's quite busy right now. You see now. You see now.
No, I remember.
Send those
I
messages. You see, bro, do you remember that day when I bought you bread and you were hungry? Nah, bro, but I respect the hustle, I respect the grind, I respect the fact that you're out here, you know, doing the most. And I think, like yesterday, we already prayed for you. I think that now God's going to direct your path. Things are going to come together for you. You know, we're praying for a good sponsor also.
Yeah.
You kind of already have one sponsor for clubs.
Just for clubs, yeah. But a lot of other things.
Yeah, there's a
cost
lot
quite
of things
bit,
like traveling and a bunch of
Traveling.
stuff. That,
Unfortunately, I get to stay with them, so if I would have been paying
yeah,
for
it
that
would have
and
been
caddy
paying for that.
fees
Yeah.
and all that. So
I
we're
mean,
working on
and as you say, the sport is quite expensive. There's
Yeah.
a bunch that goes into making it work.
that. Exactly.
But we're praying for a dope sponsor to come through and say, look, I want to sponsor you,
yeah.
cover you with a stipend or whatever the case
Yeah,
might be.
with cost and
Yeah,
so
with
on.
cost.
Even traveling cost.
Traveling cost, yeah.
Because Joburg's quite big.
It is
So
big,
you
yeah.
need to play in Benoni, then you play Bath.
So you want to catch an Uber, you want to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
There's gonna be like, bro, there's the Uber home.
And
The Uber King. How much is that gonna be, bro? From here to Benoni, it's like $300 or something.
It depends
Yeah,
on the
you
weather
see.
also, bro. Just hope it's sunny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah,
So,
bro.
these costs.
Paris, from your side.
Oh yeah, bro. Will the tournament be televised? Nathan's asking.
Yes, it will be on Super Sport. But first, I need to get into the tournament. So the 22nd.
Are they gonna televise that pre?
No, not the pre-Q.
pre-qualifiers?
Not the pre-Q. It's just those that needs to get in. And then once you're in the tournament, that
When's
will
the
be
pre-Q? 22.
22nd, yeah.
Okay.
And then the event starts the 24th.
So you got to. But how many guys are you competing against on the pre-Q?
I need to check how many are playing, but I know 3 spots is available. But my guess is probably 50 to 60 players.
60.
50 to 60 players, yeah.
So you
I'm
got to
assuming.
make sure you get to the top
3.
3.
Yeah, top 3. Yeah, can certainly do that. No,
No, you can do that.
Yeah,
You can
I
definitely do
expect
that.
to do that actually.
Now you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We've.
And then on the 24th. Sorry to answer Nathan's
No.
question. You're still busy answering.
Oh, my
and
bad.
Then
then the
24th.
24th. So once I do that, then the 24th the tournament starts, and 24th, 25th, 26th, and the 27th it finishes. So it's a 4-day long event.
So that will be on Supersport.
Yeah, that will be on SuperSport. Yeah.
So the first hurdle is to get to the top 3,
Mm-hmm.
to slay them,
Yes.
which
And
I
then-
think, which I believe you
And
can.
then slay them again in
and
the
then slay
total
them
one.
again.
Yeah.
Let's
Those-
do it,
those
bro.
are in there. So,
Let's
but
do
I'm
it.
very excited.
Now let's do it.
So yeah.
But
It's
you're
also
obviously
during the
out there
time
to
of my
win, eh?
birthday. Always,
Of
always.
course,
Whether I
bro.
played bad or so on, I always have that mentality. I get there, otherwise I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
So I
Why?
want
Why
to
do
be
we?
there.
Why
I
what is
wanna
the
be
point
there
of
in the first
everything?
place. Yeah, exactly. So I want to be there to win, but not disrespecting any other good players. No,
Not
they're all good.
disrespecting them, bro.
But I
No,
want
I'm
to
about
come
to
there.
slay
And
Yeah,
I-
go out there and show these cats.
Yeah, exactly. Why my dad always told me you have no friends on the golf course.
Facts.
So it's just me out there, and
It's just me against the
yeah,
world.
It's a dog game out there. Survival of the
It's
fittest.
survival of the fittest, bro.
Yeah,
you know
so-
this.
So
know
yeah,
this.
so this is what I'm out there to do. And then I can have talk with them and so on once I'm done playing. But
Look what Nathan is saying. You can look you up at this point.
Golf tees. If you want to sponsor on golf tees, bro,
okay,
he can hook you up.
with golf tees.
Yes, at
Okay,
least
cool.
it'll be.
Very good.
Nice
Yeah,
one,
wow.
nice one,
Thank
nice
you.
one,
Thank
Nate.
you,
Nice one,
Nathan.
Nate. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen,
Nathan
my bro.
coming through.
Let's make it
Thanks,
happen. Let's
Nathan.
make it happen. So yeah, bro. Closing remarks from you, Jay.
Nah, broski, big blessings, bro. We know you're definitely gonna make it. The journey is hella inspiring, and the
Thanks.
best is yet to come, bro.
Yet to
Go
come,
and
yeah.
make a major career out of this, bro, and don't stop. Don't stop till you reach the top.
Nah.
Big facts, big facts, big facts, broski. Closing remarks from your side.
I just hope my story inspires many people. You know, as to why I do what I do. As well. Also, I enjoy it, but I hope this gets out there and inspires others to. So it doesn't matter where you come from. You can once you give your best and keep putting yourself out there, you can make a difference.
Facts, bro. Nah,
So
bro, we're proud. We want to see this thing is pull through
Yeah.
and happen, and we're gonna see it happen. We're gonna see it happen. We're gonna watch the 24th. We're gonna be in front of the TV.
cool.
Watch that tee off, pah, and then we get it going.
Nah, facts, bro. Even though I don't know much about golf, we were speaking off. I only know handicap.
yeah, we were swinging handicap.
So ask him what his
What's
handicap.
that?
What's your handicap? Yeah, yes, what was it I say?
He was talking about the other time.
Paralyzed. You are talking about paralyzed people.
Nah, my handicap is 3.
3. Okay, are you sure?
Of course, bro.
Okay.
After this, bro, we can go and kick it, bro. I can
Okay,
show you a
cool.
thing or two.
Cool.
Nah, I'm kidding, bro. I'll probably go to like handicap 50, 60 if that's even a thing.
Nah, bro.
Xavier can play though.
You're gonna end up just blowing every hole. Nah, I can play a little bit, but I'm nowhere near having a good handicap. Out of 18 holes,
You haven't played in a minute though, bro.
I haven't played
You
in a
played and then you
minute.
just stopped.
Out of 18
We
holes,
went out a bit yesterday.
I'd go. Yeah, yesterday we went
Oh,
out a little bit.
dope.
So out of 18 holes, maybe 3 holes I do a bogey. The rest, the
I
rest
don't know.
double
I
bogeys.
don't know bogey, bro.
Bogey means you go
I
one
know
over.
bougie.
Now bogey means you go one over. So that it's like if you're supposed to do it in 4 shots and you do 5 shots, then that's a bogey. This homie here, he goes under.
Under like the
do better than
So scratch means you go on pass. So if you're supposed to do 4 shots, you do 4 shots. If you're supposed to do 5 shots, you do 5 shots. He goes, if you're supposed to do 4 shots, he's out here doing 3.
yeah.
If you're supposed to do 5, he's doing 3.
Or 4.
And so so you're coming under
always
the whole time.
under.
Yeah. Well, not always. I thought that's the goal. To go
The
always be
goal is to stay under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay under par.
Par or under. So that's the plan.
Because there's homies out here that are doing like a lot of shots under par.
Yeah. So it's not just 1 or 2 under. The winner usually 10 under.
10 under.
yeah.
So that means
that's-
how many on average is normally a 18 hole?
On
average, how many?
72.
72.
So
looking on average 72.
yeah. So
So these guys are coming in with 60.
65. No, not 60. 61, 62. 64, 65. Yeah, that's the range of the winners usually. You need to be able to play 65.
But you'll be able to get there, nah?
Yeah, I've done it before.
You've done it
As an
before.
amateur.
Let's do
I
it
have played
again.
65 and
Let's do it even
66, yeah.
better as a professional.
Exactly. So that is the plan. And plus, I've got the biggest man with me, and that's God.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know,
Amen.
he's with me. So
You got God, you got your
Yeah.
family supporting, you got a good structure.
yeah, exactly. So and there's also another old quote: "When God's all you have, then you know you're gonna win." So,
Big facts. Big facts.
with him, anything's possible.
Nah,
So
major
that's
facts.
where my confidence comes from.
Nah, major facts.
Nah,
Ladies and
we
gentlemen,
with it, bro.
it's been a dope show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments, all the interaction online. If the story obviously will inspire you, please do share it. Also hit the like and hit the like and then press the bell there also so that when we go live it will pop up and show that we're live and you guys can obviously see what we're up to and what we're doing over here on the Inside Show. It's been a dope show. See you on the next one. Love you. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.